Where is this birthday party? Motherfucker. You've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail. I am voice acting horribly again. I am sorry in advance if it's that bad. Everyone good with their assignment? Then let's get this show on the road. Oh, and again, please be careful. The last thing we want is for her to find out about our plan. Ah, fuck. The last thing we want is I'm already fucking up. That's funny. The last thing we want is for her to find out about our plan. Shit, what does Nahida sound like? Don't worry about that. Mercenaries can keep a secret like our lives depend on it. So I don't think I like that delivery. I'm not sure this scenario is quite that extreme. You know what I mean, Candace. It's just a figure of speech. I don't like that either. I gotta get the actor inside of me somehow, you know? I'm still kinda nervous. It's not that I'm scared I'll let something slip, it's just... What if she suddenly shows up behind me without warning?
Hey there! What are you guys talking about?
I'm not... Ah, fuck. Ah! Nothing, I swear! I don't know anything you don't know! I'm not hiding anything! Calm down, Kale. At least check who it is before you freak out. It's the Traveler! Paimon! Oh fuck, I thought it was Kale. Shit. Traveler! Paimon! Fancy meeting you here. Seeing you here, whatever. Oh, it's you two! You scared me half to death! Just like when I lose focus in class and Master Tainari suddenly shows up behind me! But even scarier! Are you here for the Oh god, this is my kryptonite. I have absolutely no idea how to say these words. This one is extra special. I heard from Master that the Academia is planning a grand birthday celebration for the Dendro Archon. Perhaps it's a small attempt to make amends for their past behavior.
What were you gossiping about just now? Paimon heard something about a secret.
Over here, you two. I'll explain everything in private. We're preparing a birthday surprise for the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, a birthday surprise?
It was Dia's idea, actually. Oh, well, it was just something that occurred to me while talking with Dunyarzad. The Sub-Zero's festival always seemed to follow the same formula, so I figured a change of pace might be nice. Dunyarzad liked the idea. So did the others. So we got the ball rolling pretty quickly. If we want this to be a surprise, the fewer people who know, the better. We're dealing with the God of Wisdom here. A single slip of the tongue is enough to spoil the whole thing.
Yeah, that all makes sense.
So, anyway, we only asked a few of our friends to help out, since they happen to have some free time.
So what exactly are you planning?
Oh, fuck me in the asshole. I think I read a comment last time that says Kachina sounds eerily similar to Mickey Mouse. And that's basically my fault. If I try to put my voice in a higher pitch, that's basically what's gonna happen. By default, I am born to be a Mickey Mouse voice actor. Well, we heard the Dendro Archon... Fuck me. Well, we heard the Dendro Archon loves candy, so we want to take advantage of that. We're also planning a birthday meal after the carriage parade, so we'll have a half-mellow feast as well. We left most of the specifics to Cafe. Right now, all we need to do is purchase the food and decorations.
Yeah, put us to work! Now that we're in on the plan, we should do something.
I feel like my delivery is a little bit too robotic sometimes, huh? Hey Candace, weren't you looking for someone to help you with the shopping? Yeah, I've been in the desert so long. I was worried I wouldn't be the best judge of the goods around here. As long as it's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all. We're more than happy to help.
Hey, seems like you're really learning your manners, Paimon. I'll happily take you up on that offer then. Alright, it's settled. Tainari will book the venue, Dunyarzad and I will take care of the decorations, and you three are on food.
Ooh, so exciting! This is gonna be the best birthday surprise Nahida could ask for!
This is the final stop of the carriage parade. So many of the vendors decided to set up their stalls in advance. The city is a lot more lively than usual. The same goes for our village. Everyone's doing their part to make this a truly unforgettable, Sub-Zero's festival.
Just leave the haggling to us.
Alright then, let's... Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry for making you worry. Let's go to that store and place an order.
Welcome! What can I get for you today?
A voice? Jesus Christ. Oh god. We'd like to place an order for the Sub-Zero's festival. Could you have them ready for pickup after the parade?
Ah, no problem at all. What'll it be?
We'll take 3 orders each of masala cheese balls, potato boats, and curry shrimp. Oh, and 10 orders of panipuri.
One sec. Let me jot this down. Potato boats, pani puri. All right. We'll have that ready as scheduled.
Okay.
That's a fairly sizable order.
Does that mean we can expect a discount?
Of course. Let me see. That should come to 29,000 mora. But you can have it for 26,000.
Bitch!
How's that sound?
Fuck no. Bump that shit down to 20. Yeah, that's my girl. That's my girl right there. Fuck. I forgot how to voice her now. Fuck. How about 20,000?
We're going to be fairly busy that day, and we're setting aside all these ingredients for your order.
What if I add 5 orders of samosas? What? What if I add 5 orders of samosas? Would that help lower the price?
Well, in that case, the most I can offer is 20% off.
Great, we'll take it. Thank you so much.
Of course, of course. Thank you for your order.
Oh, one more thing? Why do you assume we're the smartest in the
Something you
room?
wanted to add to your order, miss?
No, I just wanted to remind you to keep an eye on the fire you've got going there. If you let it burn too long, it could become a safety hazard. Are you alright?
I'm fine, thanks. It's just... that was so strange.
Was it the wind generator? We can look into the true cause of the problem a bit later. What matters now is that you're alright. Need any water? I've got some on me.
I'm alright.
Take your time. Your health and safety are more important. I'll just leave the deposit here.
Sounds good. See you soon.
You know what? I am making Candace
That was a
full-on British for this one. I give up. I might as well just commit to British and not try to go for the like Atlantic American accent. I wanted to give that accent to Candace, but like at the same time, I'm still finding difficulty on how to find that accent with my voice. So for the time being, I'm just making her a Brit. Just make her sound awfully, weirdly enough, British English, I guess you could call it a gut feeling. It's hard to describe.
Well, where should we go next?
Let's go buy some fruit. We need to make it I think I'm making her a bit too breathy. Yep.
Let's see. The fruit stand should be that way.
Watch out! Are you okay, little one?
I'm fine.
Where are your parents, child?
They're at the tavern by the harbor. But I got bored, so I came out to play.
You're safe now, little one. Just be careful next time.
Go back to your parents now, child. Whose crates are these? They're mine.
Dumbass.
How many times have I told you not to leave heavy objects by the road? When are you gonna learn?
I'm sorry. It's just... we ran out of storage on our latest shipment.
Why the fuck is that your excuse? We ran out of storage for our latest shipment, so we placed this box in a way that is probably gonna fall eventually. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sure.
And thank you, everyone. I should have been keeping a closer eye on everything. It's lucky you were here, Miss Candace. I really don't know how things would have turned out otherwise.
Oh, it was nothing. Don't blame yourself, Sheriff. I don't. Oh, fuck. It was nothing. Don't blame yourself, Sheriff. I understand just how difficult it is to look after a whole region. Still, with the festival coming, we need your vigilance more than ever.
I always feel like I could use an
Vigilance.
extra...
That was some quick thinking, Candace. It was like you leapt into action before the crate even started to fall.
Actually, I did see something. I saw the crate fall before it happened.
Wait, you mean you saw the future?
Yes. Something similar happened with the stove. I saw what was about to happen. I don't think it's related to my amber eye. Growing up, it's never shown me any kind of strange phenomena. But ever since this morning, I've been seeing things that don't match with reality. And after a few seconds, they actually come to pass.
Have you told anyone else about this?
Not yet. I still haven't determined if this is the true power of prophecy, and I don't want to make everyone worry. Nothing out of the ordinary, really. I prayed to the gods, made my plan for the day, then went to meet my friends. Although, if I had to think of something, I did buy this gem along the way. So you sense it too. This gem seems to contain traces of unusual elemental energy. I only bought it because it piqued my interest.
Could the gem be the source of the visions?
It's certainly possible. Here, try it out for yourself. Maybe you'll see something as well. So it doesn't work for just anyone. Perhaps there's some kind of trigger condition. Or could it be because of my connection to Lord Al-Ahmar?
Maybe we could ask the others.
Everyone's been so busy preparing for the festival. I really don't want to trouble them with something so trivial. Luckily, I don't have too many responsibilities over the next few days, so I can investigate on my own. It's part of my duty as a guardian, after all. Oh, I added after all. That's my bad. Even better. Having your company is like sitting around a bonfire with trusted companions. Your presence puts people at ease. Alright, let's finish our shopping first. Then we can Alright, let's finish our shopping first. Then we can investigate the gem. At the very least, we should ask around the merchant circles for information on its origins.
Speaking of merchants, Paimon can think of someone who's always in the know. Although getting information out of her is definitely gonna cost us.
Ah, do you mean Dory? I've heard people talk about her in our village before.
Yep, that's the one.
You purchase the fruits on the shopping list. The vendors tell you where to find Dory. Dory is up your ass. Oh god, you don't have a voice. How do I voice act a goddamn gremlin? Here are the goods you asked for. No. More Kuhula how. Here are the goods you asked for, as promised. All of the best quality, I assure you. Can I interest you in any of my newest offerings before you go? No. No? Well, see you around then. Oh god. I'm going to switch between a gremlin and a British woman at the same time. That's great. Oh, if it isn't two of my most valued customers. And Miss Candace. Now this is getting interesting. I should have minded when the scene switches, huh? What brings the guardian of our village to my neck of the woods? All my business in the desert is strictly above board, I'd assure you. You misunderstand, Miss Dory. We're just here for some information. Oh, you're in the market for some intel! Well, you've come to the right place. I love dealing in information. It's easy to carry and even easier to hike up the price. Oh, which is always very reasonable, of course. I bought a rather peculiar gem this morning, and I have the name of the merchant who sold it to me. I want to ask the merchant about the craftsman who cut this gem, and where they got their ore. Ah, so you're looking to track them down? Not an easy job. It'll come at a hefty price. Well, we don't necessarily have to track down that Pacific person. Yep. Alright, Pacific person. That's it. Fuck it. Well, we don't necessarily have to track down that Pacific person. If you have a way of obtaining the information I seek, Miss Dory, I would be happy to compensate you for those services as well. can find a person, no problem, but it's not as lucrative. I have a few connections who work with gemstones, so I'm better off charging them for the information directly. Well, now you're just asking for the impossible. These kinds of things tend to be trade secret. It won't be easy to get that information, even for the great Lord Sangamal Bey. Just name your price. If you insist. Now let me see. There's the cost of travel, the gifts I'll have to buy. I'm thinking around 200,000 mora.
Yikes, that's steep.
That's very steep. That exceeds our budget, I'm afraid. Can you go any lower? Well, our village has done me a few favors in the past, so I think we can strike a deal. Why don't you make me an offer? How about 50,000 more? Excuse me? Something wrong? That's usually the going rate for this kind of intel in the desert. Impossible! I wouldn't even be able to put food on the table at that rate. I can't do it. No! What a shame. How about 30,000 more then? That's even lower! 30,000 more, plus food, shelter, and a security detail whenever you're in Aru village. I'll throw in a few tax exemptions as... Okay, wait, that's actually kind of good. Aru village certainly has some promising business opportunities, but securing the protection of the local guardian isn't actually a bad trade. I'm not the only one profiting from this deal, though. I bet she only made that offer so Aru village could benefit from more business activity. What a scary woman. Alright. After some reflection, I decided to forego all profit for this venture. 30,000 it is. So now I know why people call you the #1 merchant in Sumeru. Your generosity is truly unmatched. Of course! You're an esteemed client, Miss Candace. I stand more to gain from your friendship more than anything else. So who cares about the Mora? Sure. If that's the case, then... And by that, I mean we landed on the perfect price. 30,000 as agreed. Just gonna have to treat my gem contact to a 500 Moro food stall instead. I really have to go out of my way to get this intel, so I'll need some time. Why don't you come back tomorrow? I'm just switching voices for Dory at this point. Of course. Thank you, Miss Dory. You've been a huge help. Traveler, you've only just made it back to Sumeru. Why don't you take some time for yourself? I'll handle the rest of the orders.
Really? Paimon feels kind of bad, though. We didn't turn out to be much help.
Oh, don't say that. I only dragged you to my own personal investigation. I should be the one apologizing. Noble as always. May the gods protect you, traveler. And you, Miss Dory. Safe travels. I'll see you tomorrow. Yep. Take care. Oh. Alright, I'm doing the minigames. Okay, you know what? I'm not voice acting you. My voice hurts enough as is. Thank you very much. I think the only voice acting roles you should probably give me... actually, I don't even know what kind of voice actor role I'm fit for. I don't know what you can typecast me as. I think you can typecast me as a fucking crackhead, to be honest. I think I do a good impression of a crackhead. My greetings to you, dear traveler. Traveler. I'm old, I'm senile. My wife is dead.
Candace, you're here! Have you seen Dory?
She just left. I got here early, and she had already started doing business, so we wrapped up things right away. She left the city as soon as I handed her the travel permit and tax waiver as I promised.
Wow, she sure didn't waste any time.
Yes, according to the local gem merchants, the ore was retrieved from a nameless ruin in the desert several months ago. The ruin is in very poor condition. Even the writing on the walls is nearly impossible to read. Lori mentions something even more concerning though. Apparently, the craftsman made another gem just like this one.
So there's two?
Yes, the ore had a crack down the middle. The craftsman believed it would be impossible to repair, so they turned it into two gems instead.
So where's the other gem now?
Up my end. That's exactly what I'd like to know. If this gem truly provides the power of foresight, the consequences would be detrimental in the wrong hands. Funny enough, I heard a caravan was robbed just this morning in a remote part of the desert.
You think it's related to the other gem?
No. I can't say for sure, but I do know this. Only small-scale caravans or ones carrying important goods travel on remote paths like that. And the routes. Do English people say routes or routes?
Sounds like we need to investigate the site of the robbery. But what about the preparations for the Sub-Zero's festival?
Sub-Zero's festival. Okay, I'm trying to make my brain remember how to pronounce that. Dia said we can meet up with everyone later. If we hurry, we should be able to get back in time. Of course, if you have other plans, please don't feel obliged to come with me.
Hey, we're in this together. There's no way we're backing out now.
We're all in this I should have known you would say that. Thank you for all your help. Manos. I believe the robbery took place not too far from here. Exactly. Many among the desert tribes are capable of wielding elemental energy. The same is true for the Eremites. Some use that power to attack caravans and earn some quick mora.
Wait, are those broken planks over there?
No. Yes. All that's left of the transport wagon, I imagine. Strange. The wood looks charred. Was there an explosion? I see traces of activity over there. Let's follow the road and see what we can find. Looks like something left, but... Come on, man. Let me read.
Oh, I can't believe this. We made sure to pick a remote path and we still got ambushed.
Excuse me. Sorry for the interruption.
Ah! Who's there?
I'm Candace, the guardian of our village. I'm trying to learn more about the robbery that took place this morning.
Guardian? Don't mind him. Some of our guys are still on edge after the robbery this morning.
I can sympathize, of course. There's no need to be nervous. Although, is this where you plan to set up camp? Caravan Rebot isn't far, you know.
The robbery took everything from us. We can't just let that slide, so I'm taking my men to confront them and get back some of what they stole at least.
I would caution against that, especially when it looks like you're low on rations as it is. In the desert, impulsivity and overconfidence can be fatal. What was it you were transporting?
Hazardous materials.
Excuse me?
For the love of... You can't just say that. Listen, it was just some firecrackers and fireworks. That's all.
But that's what the crates had written on them.
And where were you sending those goods?
To some tribal camps in the desert.
I see. Could you describe the robbery to us? I tried timing it, sorry.
Well, it was like this. We had just set out on the remote path when...
A web of thorns and vines suddenly blocked our way.
Vines?
I'm sure it was a trap. After that...
Bombs started falling from the sky.
I see myself in his ear, I swear.
Bombs?
Did you see what they look like?
No, we couldn't really see anything. Although, I did notice that one of the bandits had this green stone.
Did it look like anything? Oh fuck, huh? Did it look anything like this?
Yes, exactly like that.
Alright. I think I understand the situation. Thank you for your cooperation. Ooh, wait, that kinda rhymed though. Sorry. I would still urge you to head to Caravan Rebot and report the incident. For your own safety, don't let your anger lead you to something. Hey? Okay? For your own safety, don't let your anger lead you to do something foolish.
Well, alright. We'll just take another quick break before we head over.
Good. Let's go. Alright, we should be out of earshot. So, what do you think, traveler? Yes, I feel the same way. Their leader was clearly hiding something. I think we can safely say those weren't simple firework shipments. And now, whatever hazardous materials they were transporting have fallen into the hands of another group of bandits.
So one group of bad guys attacked the other?
It's very possible. In any case, our biggest concern right now is the group that's... In any case, our current concern right now is the group that currently has the goods, and what their goal may be. I see what you mean. Their methods were precise and effective. It's very likely they're exploiting the visions granted by the gem. The situation could be even more precarious than we thought. I don't think we should hide this any longer. Let's head to Caravan Ribat. Let's head back to Caravan Ribat. Wow! Let's head back to Caravan Ribat and explain the situation to the gods. Rest here for now, you two. I'll come back as soon as I've spoken to the gods.
Paimon hopes the Sub-Zero's festival doesn't get ruined. Things are turning out to be more complicated than we expected.
Oh? And what things would those be?
Oh, I was very scared how I'm gonna think about how to voice act you, because how do I get down Alejandro Saab's level, pitch level, not level in terms of skill. He definitely has more than that than me. Oh, and what things would that be? I don't have it. You can hear it. I don't have it.
Sino, what are you doing here?
I'm here on business, investigating an unusual robbery case.
I'm here on business, investigating an unusual robbery case.
Wait, could it be the same one
See,
we've
I don't have it. So I'm very worried how I was gonna get that down.
Just doing my duty.
Just
By the
doing
way,
my duty.
Have some patisara pudding.
Here, have some patisara pudding.
Okay, thanks.
Well, find
Well,
any clues?
Find any
They
clues?
say the proof is in the pudding, after all.
I'm gonna fucking... God. Oh, I can't breathe through my nose, bro. I'm so frustrated.
Do you know why henna berries can't tell a lie?
No.
Because they're always going to be red straight through.
I'm going to punch this
You're not afraid of ending up like the bass in the lake?
What?
Because they always wind
Shut
up
the
eating-
fuck up. Someone's being interrogated. Did I miss something?
Candace! Thank goodness you're back. Please save us.
What happened? Oh, can't be anything too bad if Sino's grinning from ear to ear.
Nice to see you, Candace. When I asked about their plans this afternoon, they started dodging my questions.
This afternoon... aren't we heading back to Port Ormos to work on a surprise?
Candace! It's supposed to be a secret.
It's alright. Sino has always been part of the plan.
What?
Right. We never told you who was involved. Oh, apologies. That was our mistake.
Well, with that resolved, could you tell the group I've got a case?
No.
Oh, and these are the items I was supposed to get. Could you take them back with you?
No.
Sure thing. We've got this.
No, we don't.
I would hope so. I just handed it to you.
Okay, that one was kind of funny. I should be able to get to the other minigame sooner. Or I die! Maybe I die without breathing, because that's my nose right now. I can't fucking breathe! I'm mouth breathing right now, bro. It's so hard. I rarely get to spend time with Sino outside of work. I'm sure he's just happy you came back for the Sub-Zero's festival.
Candace? Did you have another vision?
Yes, I saw two people enter the alley over there. They seemed suspicious. I think they were talking about something dangerous.
Dangerous? Maybe they're the bandits from earlier.
No, unfortunately the visions are very blurry. can only catch a few words and some vague images.
Then let's sneak up on them.
Imagine it's just another pair of playable characters. Stop your planning at once! Ah, I fucking knew it.
I'm Kave, an architect. If you have a project you'd like me to work on, then I'll need a detailed description.
Alright, so I'm definitely not in his pitch range. Nice to meet you. I'm Kave, an architect. If you have a project you'd like to work on, then I'll need a... Huh? Is something wrong? What the fuck was that? That took way too long. The connections we make reveal a lot about the mind. The fact that you went to a dark place simply shows the way you think. Honestly, Paimon, what did you think we were doing? We were just discussing the birthday surprise. Of course, these two are together. Like I said, that's not it! We have more than just a heartless, transactional relation. My god, he is gay. It was your theory in the first place that the Merak disappeared after working for you all this time without anything in return. I'm allowed some dramatics. Merak hasn't come back since I sent it out for coffee. Perhaps seeing the underlings at the academia pick up coffee for their seniors taught Merak something about its own situation. You're saying I treat Merak like my inferior. I would never! I'm just worried Merak just had some sort of awful experience and decided to run away. Maybe something triggered an existential crisis, and Merak became so angry about its mechanical existence, it decided to never come back. That's certainly an imaginative conclusion. No, that's impossible. I created Merak myself, and I perform regular maintenance every week. There's no way Merak could be that heartless. Oh, they're talking about Merak. He's talking about Merak in this voice line. Or line, sorry, he doesn't even have a voice line. He's talking about Merak here. Thought he was talking about him and Al-Haytham. And here you are in Port Ormos telling me all this when I'm supposed to be working. It's good I ran into you, actually. I was hoping you could take... Wait! Nah, I swear they're baiting us into thinking they're gay. I swear. Huh. I thought you were confident in your abilities. It's not like that. I just wanted to confirm the route for the flower carriage. Unfortunately, I know nothing about the route for the flower carriage. What? You're not involved in the festival at all? The academia couldn't convince you to help out? Organizing festivals is not part of my job description. You really think the academia could convince me otherwise? You've got a point. Well, could you at least take a look at the final explosion? Explosion? Yep. The candy tower I designed is going to hit the flower carriage at a designated time and explode into pieces, shooting candy in all directions. Not a dangerous kind of explosion though. It's supposed to look like fireworks. I consulted a bunch of food engineering papers, so it's completely safe. The candy is soft and the packaging is as smooth as silk flower fabric. Once I receive the secret signal, Merak will activate the mechanism from afar. That way, I can make sure the explosion goes off at the right time and place. And when is that supposed to be? When a Dendro Archon passes by on the flower carriage, once we receive the signal, we'll launch it and kaboom! Don't forget to factor in the object's trajectory and the humidity level. Already done. The mechanism inside the candy tower controls for those factors. The plan is completely foolproof. I think I made him a little British sometimes, huh? Not my intention. But you've gotta, you know, spare me. I've been voicing Candace as if she were a British woman. You had your mind set on a You had your mind set on a very different interpretation.
Well, about that.
It's alright. Let me explain. I can't breathe through my nose! The ability to see the future. That's incredible. Fascinating. You formulated a hypothesis based on your interpretation of the gem's abilities, yet the results failed to corroborate it. Perhaps this calls for a different postulation. You assumed you were seeing the future, but what if you act... Nah, shut the Oh god, I'm just gonna... This name said this was the second time that his wind generator broke down. Mechanical failures of that nature come with predictable consequences. His lack of surprise suggests something similar happened in the past. As for the falling crates, during a busy time like this, like the Sub-Zerus festival, people often stack their crates on both sides of the street, likely leading to similar accidents. Seeing people have a private conversation in a secluded place is even more common. So, you're saying, we just happen to witness events that have occurred before? It's easy for mundane events to appear special. So you can either predict the past and make it deviate off course, or you happen to witness the past. Yeah, the second option seems a bit easier to swallow. It's okay. I don't know, it's kinda gay. That's not why I brought it up. I was simply trying to offer a change in perspective. The conditions and actions required to trigger this power are still unclear. If you plan to investigate further, you should pay attention to those two factors. Speaking of a change in perspective, maybe you were the one that scared Marak off! An ingenious thought. If Marak and I had never met before. Yeah, Marak should be used to you, especially after I programmed it to recognize your voice. What? Marak! Where have you been? Beep, beep. You went to look for more coffee beans because the shop was out of stock. Hey, if they're out, they're out. You don't have to go that far. I was just thinking about Mr. Al-Haytham's theory. It makes sense until we factor in the robbery in the desert.
Huh.
Oh fuck, how did I voice Tainari? Oh, you're all here. Something wrong? You look troubled. Oh, just trying to work out. Huh? Oh, just trying to work through some mysteries. Oh, right! It's almost time for our meeting. We'll catch you up on the way. I'm needed at the house of Dana. See you later. Please tell me you have a voice. Please tell me you have a... Fuck! I should just go for a Hatsune Miku kind of impression now. Nice of you to finally show up. All young and capable, and yet not one of you could get here before a senior such as myself. Apologies, Madam Farazan. We, got caught up in a discussion. A discussion more important than the candy tower? Finding a suitable material for the candy. That was supposed to be the priority. Or we might not make it in time for the parade. Well, did you figure something out? Yes. It took me several dozen papers, but I got it in the end. Well, at least you young people work fast. Alright, now's no time to slack off. We need to focus, or we still might not make it in time. You're right. We should leave the other case to sign off. There's not much we can do from here anyway. Well then, let's get into it. Don't make me order you around like little kids. Oh, and Kavip, you wanted a mechanism to simulate the parade, right? I finished it. Already? That's amazing! No more difficult than Haravatat's standard no more difficult than Haravatat's standard curriculum 100 years ago. Here, let me know if it works. Thank you so much, Madam Farazan. Traveler, mind helping me test this out? I need to observe the carriage to make adjustments to the candy... candy tower. How's my Miku impression, by the way? Oh, what? Oh, not bad. Looks like a successful simulation. Thanks to you two, I already have a pretty good idea of how the tower should look. I forgot how cafe sounds like already. Alright, now it's time for the production phase. Go ahead and sketch out the design. We'll deal with the candy part. Where are Collie and Dia? They've been at Miss Dunyarzad's house the past couple of days, working on the many candy decorations. I'm sure they have it under control.
Wait, now that you mention it, why aren't we meeting in the city? Wouldn't that be more convenient?
Because we'd be right under the Dendro Archon's nose. It would be too easy to run into her. Being further away from Sumeru City means our chances of getting caught are lower. The last thing we want is for the Dendro Archon to discover the surprise. Oh, come on! I can't voice women! Huh? What's going on here? I thought I just heard my name. Oh? Copy! Madam Farzad, you called this a design? What possessed you to use that kind of material for the proof? Oh, This design overturns centuries of Sumeru architectural tradition. A Dendro Archon would be devastated if she saw it. Oh, yes, you're right. I mean, just look at the facade. Completely unacceptable. I'm sure you can come up with a new design in a few days, alright? Well, of course! I'll get something to you first thing tomorrow! Oh, so it was a conversation about architecture. I think innovation can be a good thing. Don't mind us, Archon. Cafe is an intelligent young man. He just goes overboard sometimes. Really, let his imagination run wild. Don't worry. It's a simple fix. I see. Alright, if you say so. I'm just gonna give her that voice from now on. Still, I'd be happy to take a look at the plans. I might be able to give some pointers. Oh, is this not a good time? Well, about that... They all look extremely uncomfortable. Are they afraid to show me their work? Are embarrassed to talk about the problem? The plans. Oh, I almost forgot. My friend has them. that guy always causing trouble. I'll fetch them in a bit. Oh, come on. One more woman to voice. You know what? I'm gonna give women the deepest voices possible.
Orca.
Oh, Nilu, did you need something?
Yes, I've been looking for you all over. Those folks at the Bear Theater had some questions about the program for the Paris Festival. Oh, then I'll head over right away. Thank you for coming all this way, Nilu. Oh, thank you for taking out time. Fuck. God damn it. Oh, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to pay us a visit. It's no trouble. I've had a lot of free time lately. I've heard things are getting lively at Port Ormos, so I decided to come take a look. So I guess we should head back, Nilu. See you all some other time.
Sorry for yelling just now, Copy. Don't worry. I have nothing but absolute confidence in your design. I don't make a habit of speaking like that to a capable junior. It's alright. I understand. Oh, Copy. Yep, you know what? Fuck it. I'm making Nahida into meet you too. Oh, Coffee. By the way, up to it, Coffee. We need those plans. So I really need to watch you do the repetitions for this to get done. I'm going. Oh, I just wanted to say you can always come come to me if you ever need guidance or help with anything. Don't worry, Archon. This is all under control. Bye.
Ivan's heart can't take much more of this.
Decap Soda's voice can take much more of this. Let's move our meeting spot to Parts DI, just in case. Port Ormos was a good choice in terms of location, but we forgot to factor in the festivities. Should we go now? I think that's the best choice. Kaveh can focus on designing the candy tower, the rest of us will transport the materials. Don't worry, Kaveh. I'll support you no matter what design you come up with. Thanks. Alright, it's decided. Let's meet tomorrow at Parts DI. I think I should get my throat checked out. I think like a minute after that cutscene, or that entire scene ended, I tasted a little bit of blood. The blood is gone. But I think I have an underlying throat issue that I should probably address sooner or later. Faster, I want it faster. Faster, don't be a pussy Hoyo. I want this faster. I want to feel like I'm driving and I'm about to crash into a massive fucking truck. I want that kinda fast, alright?
Maybe she overslept.
I don't know. This has never happened before. Did anyone see her on the way here?
We're here! What's got you all looking so worried?
Miss Nilu isn't here yet.
Oh, maybe she's just running late.
That's not like her. She's come early every other time we've met. Besides, Sino went to the Grand Bazaar to meet up with her before the meeting.
But I was told she had left first thing this morning.
And now Sino's here, but Nilu's still nowhere to be found.
That's exactly why we're worried. So, to summarize, the location of the hazardous materials and the second gem are a complete mystery. And now, Nilu is missing as well.
Wait, you think Nilu's disappearance is connected to all this?
I don't know. We're still not sure if the three events are connected, but if they are, it would probably have to do with something with Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros. The dance is a key part of the festival. If someone was trying to sabotage the celebrations, Nilu would be a natural target.
Can you stay back and explain the situation to everyone when they arrive?
Of course. It's still possible Nilu was simply held up by something urgent. I'll wait here.
The trail ends here. There's no one else we can ask for clues.
Oh, come on! Should have stayed quiet. No! There are intersecting fuck me in the asshole. There are intersecting sets of footprints on the ground. We should try tracking some of them.
With this many traces, it's easy to get mixed up.
Tell us right away if you find anything. Aw man, I wish you guys had voice lines. Aw. It's the nice golden era! Arasaka must hide!
Why would you need to hide? We're friends, aren't we?
Friends? Arasaka is friends with the golden Nara? But Arapas said Arasaka can't talk to too many people right now.
Oh, why?
He thinks Arasaka will let everything slip by accident. Arasaka shouldn't say any more.
Let things slip, huh? Okay, we just have one question. Did you see a girl walk by?
A red Nara? Who's pretty like a Padisara? Yes, Arasaka saw that Nara.
Really? Which way did she go?
She went towards a messy pile of rocks with another Nara. But Arasaka doesn't know them.
A messy pile of rocks? Oh, that makes sense. Thank you, Arasaka.
Arasaka is happy to help kind Golden Nara. Kind Golden Nara has helped Arasaka in the past.
Arasaka, about the other thing you mentioned.
Arasaka doesn't know anything. Arasaka won't say anything else.
The Fane of Ashwata?
The footprints led to that direction as well.
Where did you get this information?
Well, we were tipped off by some friends. We can vouch for the information.
All right.
Let's go after them. Hopefully...
Another vision?
Yes, but this time I only heard faint voices. It sounded like two people having a conversation. There was someone asking, will she find out? And something about following the tracks.
Was Nilu one of the voices?
I couldn't tell. The voices were too muffled.
We should be getting close.
This area is usually full of treasure hoarders. Nilu could be in danger.
Look over there!
It's Nilu! Hey!
I don't think she can hear us. We're too...
Okay,
Let's go.
go then. What the fuck? I don't think she can hear us. We're too far away. Okay, you fucking nerd, we can tell. Wow, can't believe we've walked this far already. Oh wait, there's another character. We should be getting close, right? My bad guy. Do you mean me?
What are you doing here?
Am I not supposed to be here? What are you guys doing here?
Can't we stick to one question at a time? Oh wait, that one doesn't count. What dreadful cacophony!
What the fuck? Oh god, you can talk. What the fuck? Thank God, I guess, yeah. Huh. Mr. Sethos, that item on your person. Oh? You mean this cracked Wejat eye?
A Wejat eye.
Wejat.
Pari.
Called it Wejat. Then you can probably guess what really happened.
Now's not the time for riddles. Everyone in the city is still worried about Nilu.
Worried about me? When I left a message for everyone.
Message? What message?
We never received anything like that.
Who's Rashnu?
The party that was supposed to pass on my message. You did look really tired earlier.
Hold on, let's take this one thing at a time. First, what are you guys doing here?
Well, that explanation starts with the first time I met Sarush.
Sarush, they're here.
Oh my god, they're voicing them too? Wait, if you can voice them, why not voice the fucking Aranaras? I have to give one a fucking goofy ass voice.
Perish, you scoundrels!
They've probably had enough, don't you think?
Who might you be?
The name's Sethos. I was out for a walk when I heard the commotion, so I came to check it out. Since you already destroyed their goods, I'd say you stop here. These kinds of situations can easily get out of hand.
Brazen youth! Have you any idea to whom you speak?
The Bloom Guard, Sarush, renowned among the Pari. All children of the desert know your name.
So you're not entirely ignorant after all.
The two of us really hit it off after that, so I became her guide in Sumeru City.
You really can get along with anyone, huh? As decided by Elder Zervin, the Bloom Guard of the Pari, that would be me, will present the Dance of Sebzerus to Lesser Lord Kusanali, a tradition passed down over the centuries.
I told Sarush this dancer was already decided, but she insisted on meeting Nilu in person.
Good thing I did. How was I to know the current version is nothing like the original? Well, there are bound to be changes over the centuries.
I was so excited to see the original version. I begged Miss Sarush to teach me. Yep, fuck it, I'm making her into Mickey now. It's such a rare opportunity. If I present this special version at the Sub-Zero's festival, I'm sure the Dendro Archon will love it. And all the spectators too.
I appreciated young Nilu's determination.
Hold on, don't forget about the guys with the fireworks. You still haven't figured out what they were up to. Wreaking havoc in the desert. Trying to turn a profit by illegally excavating ruins and tombs. That's my guess.
That would explain why they chose a remote path away from Aru village. They're lucky you didn't catch them in the act.
A few moments with me and they'd be begging for their days of baking in the hot sun.
Okay.
By the way, Miss Candace, I noticed you're carrying the other half of the Widjat eye. Oh, hi. Russian guy. Sorry, not right now. That's right. So you've read the legend too.
I only know the basics. I never thought these two gems could be connected to the relic from the legend.
I only bought the gem because it looked like there was something special about it. The legend didn't come into play until I checked on... The legend didn't come into play until I checked certain texts back at the Temple of Silence. Legend has it that King Deshret and the goddess of flowers, Lady Malikata, both prepared surprise gifts for Lesser Lord Kusanali during the first Sub-Zero's festival. They scattered candy along a path to lead her toward the site of the banquet. Eventually, she arrived at a lake where she heard the sound of music. Lord Al-Ahmar was plucking the strings of an instrument while Lady Malikata performed a beautiful dance. Together, the two extended their heartfelt wishes to their dear friend and each bestowed upon her a precious gift. Lady Malikata gave her the
And Lesser Lord Kusanali turned the Quarina into a
Quarina?
divine bird.
Wow! I was definitely surprised that it still had the power to record events after all this time. Its power seems to only resonate with the people of Al-Ahmar, also known as descendants of King Deshret. Despite the damage, it still holds many scenes of the past. The faint voices I heard earlier. Could it actually have been Lord Al-Ahmar and the goddess of flowers? What do you plan to do with the two pieces of the eye? If you don't mind, I'd like to place them under the custody of the Temple of Silence. I agree with that decision.
Technically, the eye belongs to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Why don't you just give it back?
Lamau? I'm not sure that would be wise. Even if she remembers the story, I fear all that remains in this fragmented piece of memory is grief.
If we find evidence of any misconduct, we won't let them off lightly.
Guess I'll stay here then. There's a bunch of monsters nearby, so it's always good to have someone stand guard. Sorry to make you worry, everyone. I'll head back and I'll head back and help once I'm done learning the stats.
Focus! No more distractions! Now, follow along!
Yes, Master Sarouche. Yes, Master Sarouche? Oh gosh. Minnie, what are you doing sucking on Goof? You're finally back. I was so worried. I was this close to sending some mercs after you. Nothing bad happened, right?
Nope, it was all just a misunderstanding.
That's a relief. I'm glad it's all taken care of.
How are the preparations going?
Well, I was about to say Kave's diaphragm. That was weird. Well, Kave's diagram is done. It looked like he pulled an all-nighter to finish it. So, he went home to sleep. We built the frame of the tower while you were gone.
I think I'll check it over later, though.
In any case, there's not much left to do. If we all work together, we'll be done in no time.
Great!
Speaking of the parade, could I ask you for a favor, Traveler? The Academia wants the representatives from each Darshan to nominate someone to serve as the Knight of Flowers for the parade. After some discussion, we all agreed you would be the best person for the job. What do you think? Great. You're the hero of Sumeru and a personal friend of the Dendro Archon. We all thought you were the best candidate. Make sure you knock it out of the park. I'm gonna make them sound like guys at this point. Wait, aren't you in the parade this time, Candace? You're playing the tambur. Panbur, right? Yes. I'm providing the background music for Miss Nilo's dance.
Whoa, Paimon's never heard you play music before!
If you like it, you're welcome in our village in any time. I'm more than happy to lull you to sleep.
Actually,
Word, mommy? What the Oh, I can... Aww. Low-key, this kind of looks fun. I kind of want to get on it. But hey, that's for Nahida. Everyone's been avoiding me. Fuck me. Everyone's been avoiding me lately. They're acting really squirrely. Like they're hiding something. I have to get to the bottom of this after the parade. But first, birthday celebrations. With delicious candy, a beautiful flower carriage, and Oh, they can't. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to be talking here. Sorry to keep you waiting, dear Archon.
Time to head out, dear Knight of Flowers.
When I woke up, I was riding in the flower carriage. I'm just giving.
It was my birthday. The Knight of Flowers and their attendants found me. Archon, we finally found you. Your people can't wait to meet you.
Oh fuck! I was talking. That's awkward.
As the Sabzerus festival began, everyone smiled and gathered around me.
Are those Parisaras?
No.
Everyone prepared a bunch of surprises for me.
Yeah, I give up. I'm just giving her anything at this point.
Candy exploded in all directions, like dazzling fireworks.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
A bird suddenly appeared. And in that moment, the world erupted in brilliant color. Actually, I have a surprise of my own. Come on out.
Kavi's just drowning.
When I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage. It felt just like a dream. Never had I witnessed a more perfect day.
That was well deserved for Nahida because, you know, considering her backstory and all, that was very well deserved. Here's to a successful birthday surprise. Cheers!
I knew it! I knew you had it in you! Coffee, you truly are a master architect! Genius architect, sorry!
Madam Farzan, I think you might have had a little too much to drink. She hasn't been able to contain her excitement since... Does this grammatically make sense? She hasn't been able to contain her excitement since she saw the candy tower hit the flower carriage. I even saw her sneak a few extra drinks just now. Hey! We all deserve to loosen up once in a while. That's what festivals are for! By the way, Candace, your playing was absolutely amazing out there. How come you've never showed us before? Oh? It's just something I do in passing. When the night watch is calm and the stars are out, I like to play a few tunes to pass the time. You are seeing the stars in the sky to hear you. No fair! Honestly, I think Miss Nilu's dancing was the real star of the event. Wait, when did this become about me? I see. So the Ouija Eye is now under the custody of the Temple of Silence. You could borrow it for research if you want. No need. Certain objects merely represent a period of history. Once the events they exemplify are brought to light, there's little value in further study. Ha! I thought you'd at least want to see it. A legendary gem like that is sure to be a wonder to behold. Couldn't hurt to take a look. I'm not about to make the trip to the Temple of Silence for that. It's too far. You and your hermit tendencies, I swear! Although, if someone ever brings it to the Academia for appraisal and certification, I wouldn't mind taking a look.
On that topic, I wonder how much it's worth.
1 million more. I never really thought about it. It's kind of like an ancient palace, in a way. Not many people are going to break off a piece off the wall and send it for appraisal. That actually sounds like something my Darshan would do. I've heard some of my underclassmen. Wow. The British is sleeping in, ain't it? Well, if that does happen, write a report and send it to my office. Huh? Is that protocol or something? No. I just like to know when interesting things are brought back to the Academia. I might want to check it out. Why did I even bother asking? I should just keep my mouth shut. Interesting. You use reports as some sort of alarm clock system.
An alarm? Yes. That's what I heard
Oh
just
no,
now.
he's making another. Wait, I didn't hear anything. It's not like Hermanubis would call on you and not me.
It is time to come together and play genius.
Is that calling me? Sorry, gotta go. Genius invocation this and genius invocation that. When's Kale gonna give me an excuse to leave? Everyone seems to be having a lot of fun. What about you? Are you having fun? Yeah, I just know this will be the most unforgettable birthday I'll ever have.
Great Archon, you have a long life ahead of you.
Not at all. Sometimes a single moment is all it takes to know you'll ever... Fuck. All it takes to know you'll remember something for the rest of your life. Your name is Arush, right? Would you and your friends ever consider coming to live in Sumeru City?
Thank you for your kindness, Great Archon. But we Pari have our own duties, and we find the city a bit too noisy.
Is that so? If you spend more time among people, you might start to enjoy the commotion.
It felt like this Sub-Zero's festival had surprises for everyone.
Yeah. It had surprise on my vocal cords, that's for sure.
I'm glad you liked it. I told it to stay hidden so no one knew what was coming.
No wonder Arasaka was so flustered. Oh, I'm unsure everyone in Sumeru loved the surprise. It felt like a dream.
A dream? Huh? Oh, it's nothing. I was just wondering if this whole thing might be a dream.
Then we should do our best to remember it. Oh?
But how can we do that? Wow! I'm giving up!
Alright everyone, closer together please. People on the left, make some room.
Someone is stepping on my shoe! Sorry, Madam Faruzan. That's not a lot of space.
This spot is reserved for the mighty Par—
So that's what you meant. A picture! I never thought about it that way before. I don't have experience with this kind of stuff, but I trust you. I believe with all my heart that time will stop for us in this moment.
Get in the picture, Kaveh. Just need to set the timer, and we're good. Everyone ready in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, this is wholesome. This is a wholesome pick. I feel like when Genshin ends, I'm gonna be thinking about this for sure. Hi, hello. So this ending segment is for viewers who anticipate my next upload. If there are any, I'm going to take a 2-week break, which is next week and the week after, which will be the 10th of November, all the way to the 23rd of November. This is because I have to take a flight back to my hometown in order to prep myself to attend college soon. Also, I have to prepare for my flight back, and not to mention jet lag recovery. Sadly, I don't think I'll be fast enough to put out story content for ZZZ and to pull for Yanagi. So here's a short clip of me pulling for her.
Knew you'd need my help.
Anyhow, that's my announcement, I guess. Hit the like button if you found some amusement with my horrible impressions of the characters in this game. Subscribe if you want to see more of it, since as far as I know, and I apologize because I don't know much of what is going on, but I would very much appreciate anybody who will give any updates in regards to the SAG-AFTRA strike. As far as I know, and I've searched it up just recently for this segment, there is no update as of when I'm editing this except for this. I read it, and if my reading comprehension is comprehending what I just read like minutes ago, it's just a summary of a couple things, like what the goal of the strike is, Corina Boitger's words on the matter, and overall impression of how the absence of some characters' voices affected the player base. So, it's just a catchy headline to say the least. But, judging from the next live stream or the next patch, there might just be some characters who will remain voiceless in the next patch, and unfortunately, for my body parts that involve my voice, I might be straining it again, just because I thought it'd be funny for a video where, despite actually trying to make a good impression, I'll just end up making him sound weird. or give up and double down on making them sound weird. I urge everyone to show support to the voice actors affected from this strike though, because this shit is hard work, I tell you. Hard fucking work. I only had a few moments in my life where I strained my voice so much that I tasted blood in my mouth. But I'm sure the voice actors get plenty of these themselves, unless they do some kind of remedy I'm not aware of. Anyway, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Expect a video from me after 2 weeks, and yeah. See you next time.
I'm feeling like I'm winning and I'm feeling like I gotta get away, but I know that I don't and I won't ever stop, cause you know I gotta win every day.